You know why I'm here. Cactus Jack sent me. It's me, hello. One day I'm gonna have to watch that advertisement to understand the meme. Until then, I'm enjoying just convergent evolutioning the meme myself, if you will. Hello. Happy to be here. Let's play some Spelunky 2. I don't know how much time we have. Get out of here, you alien technology. I don't respect it. Spelunky 2. So here's the thing, alright? I don't know how long we're gonna be live today. I'm hoping minimum 90 minutes. If we manage to stretch it a little longer, which I do want to be clear, is not likely. But, ooh, don't even try it, Buster Brown. But if so, maybe we can sneak in a little Guys Who Fall as well. We'll see. We'll see. This is the omen for the run. Oh, no! I mean, it was a really good throw. If anything, I can't be mad. The throw was, like, so good that it killed Monty. You don't want to do that. There's no reason for you to do that. Why are you carrying this dog? Your wall guy's win was pogged. I appreciate that. Thank you. I just want to know, like, who hurt Mediatonic, the developers of Fall Guys, so that they exclusively put Jump Showdown and Fall Mountain in the finals. Like, there are literally no other finals. The fans hurt them. You know what? That actually makes perfect sense. It had to be done, dude. Had to be done. So one thing I may give a try to here in Spelunky 2, this is actually, like, we're in kind of a golden age of Spelunky 2 for me, believe it or not. However, I may try killing shopkeepers a little bit less. I've been reading a lot of discourse on shopkeeper murder, and some of the, you know, my initial hunch is to reply to every single tweet, YouTube comment, etc., that says don't kill shopkeepers, it's not worth it, and go, I get it, you're bad, but that's kind of beneath me. As a father, I can't, you know, get down with that mudslinging, name-calling sort of rhetoric anymore. Maybe there is a case. Maybe there is a case to murder the shopkeepers a little less frequently, buy things a little bit more often, and maybe get to deal with less aggression, which will allow us to carry bombs in the future. That's my thinking. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I'm doing well. You know, baby stuff. You know how it is. And you know why I'm here. Torquey? You're not joking. Torquey, dude. Baby sleep? She's asleep right now. She's going through like an extended bout of cluster feeding. So there are times where she doesn't eat for like 4 hours, but then she wants to eat. And I already know everybody's gonna go same. So just get it out right now. But there's times where she doesn't want to eat for like 4 hours and you gotta force her to eat because that's like newborn meta. And then there's times where, you know, she wants to eat every 20 minutes. We don't need to get too much into the biomechanics of it, but I guess that it's like an evolutionary thing that the baby does in order to get the mom to produce more milk. Basically, every 20 minutes just cries and goes, you know why I'm here. Cluster feeding is a nightmare when it happens at 2 a.m. So check this out. Ah! That's not what I wanted you to check out, by the way. So Kate handled first feeding last night at like 2 a.m. I don't know how it went, but it seemed to go okay. Seemed like maybe the baby had a messy diaper. Big whoop. That's pretty much par for the course, right? Kate was like, you can get the next one at 5 a.m. I'm like, that's no problem. It gives me a chance to get, you know, a little bit of extra sleep, which is, you know, it might sound like it's not much, but you take what you can get during these times. Woke up around 4:40 to the baby crying. Again, par for the course. Check the baby's diaper. There's poo. All right, no big deal. Change the diaper. Go feed her. It's about half an hour later when the feeding and the burping is done. Check her diaper. Nothing going wrong in the diaper. That's good news. Put her in the crib. Immediately heard her fart, which is the universal signal for I pooped. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Happens all the time. Once she got... I got her out of the crib. You can tell I'm a little fuzzy on the details here. It did happen at about 5 a.m. It turns out, you guys are gonna love this one. This is Anecdote City. Oh, you're dead, okay. She had blown out her diaper, which is a fairly common occurrence where, you know, a little bit of poop leaks out the side. So be it, you know, it happens. So I got her cleaned up. I had her completely clean, but I wanted to change the pad on the changing table. That's scary. I wanted to change the pad on the changing table. There's a little, like, paper absorbent pad. So I waited until I thought she was done, and I swear to you, I picked her up, I put her on the bed for less than 3 seconds, put the piece of paper on the changing pad, picked her up from the bed, and she had emptied her bladder all over the duvet. But then, you know, I got lucky. I was able to get to it in time, so it didn't cause, like, a smell, but it was definitely, it was wet. Oh, crap. Never mind, that's fine. So that took me until, like, I don't know, like 7 to deal with. And then I got up at like 8:50 because she was crying again and wanted some food. So it's been an eventful morning. I mean, what time is it right now? It's almost noon Pacific. That's pretty much how my day's gone so far. But, you know, it's like, if it were someone else's baby, I would be like, this baby sucks, right? Because it's my baby. I'm telling you, they did an amazing job at this, you know, baby-parent relationship. Because it's my baby, I'm like, dude, I'm pogged up to be doing it. I mean, at the same time, I do wish I got some sleep, but apart from that, I'm also like, you know, whoop. I thought you would get hurt. I honestly thought you would get hurt by the spikes. I do have spike shoes. Oh, you know why I'm here? Anyway. Oh no, I hear her crying again. And I should know. I know where the baby sleeps. Might have to put up the baby time overlay momentarily. I imagine that's a diaper change, because I literally fed her and then went live. Let me get to the end of this floor. I've told you before, but I have a theory about the shops in this game. I feel like if you don't aggro the shopkeepers, you get more shops. I'm not gonna buy it, dude. Yo, Dinosaur, thank you, thank you. The gifted subscriptions. I don't want to go that way. She's not crying anymore. I think we might have lucked out. Why TF you crying so dang loud? I don't like to jump on mosquitoes. Oh, it's blinking. It's blinking. You knew it was coming. Did you see the Schmidt trade? You mean the trade at the Oscars where Jack Nicholson won a Best Actor for About Schmidt, and then we all cried because of his portrayal? Is that the one? It do be blinking. It do be blinking. That's not the one? Oh, you talking about how the Canucks fleeced the Las Vegas Golden Knights and got Nate Schmidt for a third-round pick because they put themselves in a cap hell of their own creation? Is that the one you're talking about? That's the one? You love to see it. Okay, hold on. So there's a couple of things we could glean here. One is, we should be able to find the entrance to the black market. And then, it looks like it's up and to the right a bit. Okay, fair enough. We can do that. Maybe we can even pop in over here. Nope. You can just bomb down. Oh, yeah, you know what? I didn't even see that there was a little green spot there. Thank you. Don't talk to me. Hey, NL. How do you think Lord of the Rings would be perceived if it came out today? So I'm not going to answer your question, because I watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy over the course of the past, 3 days. And it's a great series of films. I will say, and again, I'm not trying to invoke anything when I say this, I think that they would still be lauded as great films, but also, they might be, and I know how this is going to come across, they might be the whitest movies ever made. I think that would get some attention in the modern era. I think people would be like, really? Like, everybody in the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy is white? Anyway. Hold on, I gotta blast them. I know I said we weren't gonna blast them, but I mean, come on, you get to the black market, Yahoo! You gotta blast them. You know why I'm here. What about Carl Urban? I don't know, man. Like, okay, he might have, like, I just don't know. He looks white to me. I also think, when I was watching it, I was like, dude, Carl Urban has aged so well. Like, he looks the same in the Lord of the Rings movies that he looks now. He might have, like, one extra forehead wrinkle. He's aged insanely well. Carl Urban is in Lord of the Rings. Hell yeah, brother. He plays Yomer. One of the captains of the Rohirrim. It's not Yomer, it's Aomer. Dude, honestly, like, watching those, I know I already tweeted this exact same thing. Watching the movies, I was stunned by how fast they move. It's actually crazy. Like, as a kid, I thought they were the longest, like, media event of all time. After watching so many quote-unquote prestige television, I guess I shot a dude with a shield. There was a dude with a shield. A tiki man with a shield there. Incredible. Thanks, Derek. It was a good warm-up, though. It is like Lightspeed. Like, after watching Game of Thrones, where there's, like, you know, every season builds up to, like, 1 or 2 big battles. The Two Towers and the Return of the King are non-stop, like, set pieces. It's crazy. I remember having the opinion that, like, oh, the Two Towers move slowly. That is madness. It does not move slowly at all. Oh, careful. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I can't remember. Suffice it to say, good movies, but I'm telling you, like, I'm pretty sure that, like, for 12 hours of runtime, or whatever those movies have, I bet Gimli says... My estimation of Gimli's speaking time is that he speaks for under 40 lines across 3 movies. Which is crazy. And I will also say, when I was a kid and I watched the movies, I was like, Gimli's great. As an adult watching the movies, I'm like, man, this dude literally is just comic relief in the movies, huh? Like, his only All he does in the movies, he's kind of like a bearded Jar Jar Binks. He's just perpetually wrong about everything, and then just talks about eating and drinking nonstop. That's like his whole role. They do a good job with Aragorn, though. No doubt about that. Did Jar Jar love drinking? You saw at the... whatever that event was called at the end of episode 1 that they always do at the end of the first Star Wars movies when they achieve a momentary triumph and they go to like a sweet parade and everybody gets a medal except Chewbacca, and then it goes da-dun, 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 da-diddle-doo, and the credits wipe down. Anyway, so I didn't want to kill you necessarily, but I had to do it because we got a Kapala potentiality here. I've never seen the prequels or anything after the original trilogy. I took some heat for my comments on Star Wars in like yesterday's Isaac episode, so I don't really want to. I don't want to double down necessarily. That being said, I think that you're. I think that you're in the clear. I think that you're not missing much, is what I'm gonna say. Star Wars. I thought you said Star Wars is sus. I was gonna laugh. What did you say? All right. I mean, I'll give you my hot take on the Star Wars stuff. Did I get you to fire? I can't remember. I shouldn't have thrown my life away like that. I didn't. Okay, so we really could have thrown our life away. Oh no! Okay, I threw a bomb outside of her zone, and they're like, no. Oh, your hired help did something? Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? I just walked over here. I am given strength by all the people who say that's bullshit. So I know you're like, why didn't you yeet the hired help? Well, like, I wanted to yeet the hired help, but I was like, we don't have anything to yeet him with, and I'm worried that he's gonna come back and yeet me, because that's, if you don't get the hired help killed fast enough, he puts you in an endless chain of, you know, whip purgatory. So, you know what the real thing is, I just shouldn't have freed him. In the future, I just will not free him. Although, I guess, like, we would have... If we got down to the next level, we would have gotten the shortcut, right? I think. Anyway, either way, that run was sick, dude. We moved the needle. That's all you could ever ask for, is the movement of the needle. And I gotta tell you, I feel like my way of doing the shopkeeper stuff is, it might not be for everybody, but it does kind of seems to be working out pretty well for me. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nev Plays. Much appreciated. You would kill the shopkeeper for ropes? I'll kill the shopkeeper for looking at me funny. I'll kill him for a web gun. I don't care. I'm a bad man. I don't know why I'm insulting the web gun. Technically, the web gun is like infinite ropes. Yo, okay. His crossbow could have also knocked me out. That would have been pretty bad. So I got some thoughts on Yang. Like, for example, when you only have gold bars inside of your shop, or your vault, you can get bent as far as I'm concerned. If you don't at least have ropes, like, what are we even doing here? Preferably bombs. We don't need that gold, that's fine. And you know what? We don't really need to spend the bomb on Monty here. 18 is good, but we can use those resources later. So this is just a situation where you look at it and you say, well, I guess I'll fucking die. Oh, baby. They won't teach you that at the Pog Academy. I do feel like we've gotten a lot better at Spelunky 2, though. Which is definitely not just attributable to dadness, because I've gotten... I don't know if I've gotten worse at Fall Guys, or if, like... It's just like, I feel like I'm worse, because literally the Hexagon final no longer exists. It's so annoying. Like, the only final that exists... There's two. High population Fall Mountain and low population Jump Showdown, which is so frustrating. Fine. If they would just, like, I swear, I mean, I know something you don't know because I've been recording the videos, right? But, like, it's just absurd to me. Probably, like, my last 6 finals have been... Actually, probably like my last 9 finals have been Jump Showdown and Fall Mountain. And when you get like a 15-person Jump Showdown, you go like, you know what? Fair. That's fine. But when you get like a 7-person Jump Showdown, you're like, what's wrong with Hex? Like, did people like Hex too much, so you just like took it out of the game? And when you get like a 12 or 14-person Fall Mountain, you're just like, just fucking end me, dude. I would rather have the game be decided by, like, pick a number between 1 and 10. 1 and 14, I guess. Sometimes I win. I would say I probably win about, you know, 1 in 14, but... I got 6 Hex finals in a row last night. See, that's like, I'm actually... You'd think that I would be mad, but I'm actually happy. In a video that comes out soon, I'm like, as long as some people are getting... Hexagon... I'm not upset. It's just if they've nerfed it in the, like, the actual code, I'd be upset. If it's set up so that, like, you know, it still exists out there, there's still hope, then I'm okay. How? It will cheese you off, though. That's all I'm gonna say. It'll cheese you off. Or cheese you on. Streamers only get Jump Showdown. It's true. Life is very unfair for streamers. I feel like Hex is the best final. I'm not a big fan of Fall Mountain. If you get a slightly bad start, you're pretty much screwed. Oh, I couldn't agree more. First off, I don't even think it's close. I think Hex is by far the best final. I actually think the second best is Royal Fumble, but that's like my, you know, it's Hot Take Tuesday. I know that this is a very, very unpopular take. And I will say, I think one of the reasons I like Royal Fumble more than I probably should is because it shows up never, which means I don't have any experience with hating it recently. He didn't blow up. I hate Fall Mountain, though. Just, like, even then, I think that Fall Mountain would be totally fine if they just made it so that it was a low population game, like Royal Fumble. I know that that would screw up the final generation, but, like, if they just made it so you could only have Fall Mountain with 5 or 6 people, or less, I suppose, then it's all good. It's because of the fact that you get, like, double-digit... Ah! It's because of the double-digit player count Fall Mountain that is just, like, bad. But I thank you. I did see someone say, I like your idea of making... I don't know, how did you got free? I like your idea of making, like, any obstacle course map a final. I really, like, I'm not saying, like, why won't they think of this? Like, I'm sure they're busy. But it really, to me, seems like one of the easiest ways to just add content to the game. Maybe not any obstacle course, but definitely, like, there's several obstacle courses where I'm like, this would work so much better as a final than Jump Showdown. Or than Fall Mountain. The easiest example for sure is Slime Climb, which is actually like, feels like it should be a race instead of just, you know, get to the end and get a participation medal, but... And yeah, like, I don't know, games like Seesaw I don't think necessarily work, because if you're in first, you basically just walk to the end, but... Definitely, like, Night Fever I think could work. I don't know, I even feel like Wall Guys could be an interesting final, even though... Sometimes when I play the game, I'm very upset. I think Hoopsie Legends minus gold could be a good final. Like, it seems like there's a lot of ways for them to, you know, leverage their existing assets and create finals from nothing. Alright. Maybe he'll walk into the Man-Eater. No, I don't... Fall Ball I don't think would work as a final. I definitely agree with that. Plus, although I will say, and okay, Black Market's on this floor. Hold up. I don't think it would work as a final, but I definitely think they should crank it up in the algorithm. The infrequency with which I've seen Fall Ball and Hexagon have made the start of Season 2 quite a drag for me. However, I do think, just in general, if they could make it so that there's... like, I just think in general, Fall Guys finals should have lower populations. Like, why are we doing 12-person finals in a 60-person... Well, 12 is not even that bad, but why are we doing, like, 17-person finals in a 60-person lobby? Like, we could do another 2 rounds and take that down to, like, 8 people, or, you know, 7 people, or 6 people, and then, you know, it'll be a lot of fun. I think it would be more fun and higher dopamine to have lower population finals. But I say this just because I love the game. You know, I want the game to pog off. And I think, unfortunately, I do think Season 2 illuminates some problems. Maybe a better way to describe it is that it seems like Season 2 people thought was going to solve some problems, and with them not being solved, people are like, well, what the frick, dude? Where's the black market, dude? Dude, where's my market? Further down? Further down, I guess. Down here? This is a weird one. Don't blow up the ghost pot. No! It's up and to the right. Goodbye. Kind of hate this game sometimes, just gonna be honest with you. Every now and then, just like, you fucked it. You made it too hard. But then when you have a run that you know, gets you to the next level of Pog you've never seen before, you're like, it's the greatest game ever made. It's the way she goes. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Fall Guys? Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I'll be Mediatronic's Obi-Wan Kenobi for the time being. You know, I still think the game is very good. And I think, you know, part of the problem is that it's kind of like meant to be, I think, a little bit more of a casual game. But people, myself included, are taking it seriously. But, you know, that's kind of... They don't really get to have ownership over that forever. But I really... also just, like, there's some things where I'm like, and I'm so rarely like this, But I'm like, please just listen to what I have to say, because these are good ideas that I'll give you for free. Out of the love I have for the game in my heart. That's my thoughts on this subject. Whatever. Not worried about your HP, Turkey. Ideas are cheap? You know, I know, but like, that's why I made the implementation insanely cheap as well. Like, the turn... Fall, Oh, is that a altar? No. To turn Fall Mountain into a non-final occasionally, not always, but just occasionally, and to turn Slime Climb into a final is like, it's not no work, but it's such a small amount of work compared to like design a new game from the ground up. Like they seem like really, like, kind of like agile, possible changes. If I won more, I would be mad less, though. I'll tell you that much, for certain. I'd like you to die. I saved you, Turkey. You don't know it yet, but I saved you. I don't know if you'll come through with me. Well, alright. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I'll use a bomb to get myself out of this mess. And then a rope as well. Why don't you do it then? I mean, it's kind of just a nonsense criticism. You know, there's like changes I want to see implemented in Fall Guys. Why don't you build your own Fall Guys and then implement the changes? Alright, next time you can... Why don't you build your own America? No, screw voting, dude. Having your voice heard? That's for idiots. Just build your own country in your own image. It's just a way to silence criticism, and I don't respect it. Around these parts, we debate in the marketplace of ideas. You know what? I'm gonna be a little aggro here. I'm gonna be a little aggro here. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. If you don't like it, Napoleon, you can leave. That's my political beliefs. Napoleon, if you don't like it, you can leave. It's called, taking the Uncle Rico pill. I have not angered a shopkeeper yet. That's correct. Hey, hey, let me up without using a bomb, please. It's gonna be a politically charged sort of period here. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Really smart jump there on my part. On top of the American election, we also have a British Columbian election in like a week. Politics is a little bit less, I don't know what word I'm looking for, but you know what word I'm thinking of. It's a little bit less of a blood sport here right now than it is like in the US, but people are still, you know, they're still getting up in arms over it, let's put it that way. Let's just go with Minkus. We don't maintain a white marble chat room. We speak about current events sometimes on this channel when we feel it's appropriate. This is not a channel where if you say the word coronavirus, you get banned for life. Sorry, I meant to purchase that. Ooh, it's not so bad. Hello. Thank you! Okay. Honestly, This run is cursed, but it's also merely one Kapala away from being blessed. The Kapala rights a lot of wrongs. Yo, the skeleton key. How about that? That was scary. And now, what do you think your all-time hottest take is? Well, okay, so I think, like, the answer that people are gonna say is that my take that food poisoning isn't real. Which is, bullshit, because that's not my take. I know I've said this many times. My take is not that food poisoning is not real. That is what I said, so you can be forgiven. My take is that people say they get food poisoning when they have no idea if what they actually got is food poisoning or if they just have an upset stomach for a number of other reasons, such as, you know, never eating vegetables or, you know, I mean, you get the idea. We don't have to go too far into it. It's not backpedaling. But, you know, people are oftentimes go like, you know, I've got food poisoning. And I'm like, you don't have food poisoning. You're just hungover. But food poisoning is like one of those classic, like, you don't even really need a doctor's note because the doctor won't even tell you if you have food poisoning. He'll just be like, you know, hey, are you making a lot of liquid out of your butt? Then you got food poisoning. Go home and sleep it off. The other thing was that, like, people always are so confident of, like, where they got the food poisoning, and it just, like, strikes me as bullshit. People always think they have, like, the exact origin of their food poisoning. I knew, as soon as we walked into that restaurant, I was gonna get food poisoning. I'm like, you probably... you know, like, drank a glass of expired milk from your fridge or something like that. You don't know anything. You're not smart. I'm smarter than you. Well, we hate this. A little spiced. A little spiced in here. Bro, you're really gonna make me use another bomb here? It's madness. What about the bear take? Alright. I probably don't have a 5% chance of beating a bear. But I have another hot take about that, which is that people overrepresent what a 5% chance means. I would say if you're like a 20-to-1 shot, that's miracle status. The dead are restless. Morty. I finally got to the jungle and I died on the moon challenge. That'll keep you up at night. That's a nasty way to go. This run, honestly, like, there's no reason it couldn't pog out of its gourd. Bro. Come on. It just needs the Kapala. That's it. It just needs one altar. If we can get that altar, like, we're safe. That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm not saying, like, it's gonna be likely. Like, in a pure test of physical skill, the bear would absolutely destroy me. So what you gotta do is make it so it's not a pure test of physical skill. You gotta beat it somehow with cunning, which I don't give myself fantastic odds of doing. But, you know, well, yep, there we go. But the human brain is incredible. That's why we're still around. I'm going down, dude. No, not a gun. Like, that's a little too easy. I think I am able to scavenge things that I can find in the forest. That's so like I can get some sharp rocks or maybe like a sharp stick or something like that. I think that's as much as I can get. And I give myself a 5% chance. Not high, but 5%. Okay, this is big. We made it. We got the clover. We probably, like, shouldn't even be alive right now, but here we are. Hello, Yang. Nice to see you. We do have 62 grand. I would love to purchase a shotgun, as many bombs as possible. I guess we could just steal a shotgun. And a jetpack of some sort. An item related to packs does not exist. Okay. You could just buy the Hedget and not have to deal with this? You know what? It's actually an astute observation. Didn't even cross my mind. So it's 38 grand. 14 grand. I mean, I really want, like, gloves. I know we should get more bombs. I really want more gloves, dude. And by more, I mean any gloves. And the thing is, at the end of the day, I guess I could just murder them anyway after we've gone through this. After we've gone through this song and dance, I suppose I could still just kill them. It's not like I'm too worried about our score. No, I think we could just leave. Donkey, 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 donkey. Yeah, we already got the compass. I mean, this is okay. Hold on. This guy spent 30K and then considers murdering them? You know it's not real money, right? Like, this is all made up video game stuff? I don't mean to burst your bubble. I'm just saying. I've never been on the black market without killing these guys for long enough to hear the song. That's crazy. I'll tell you, it is real nice that I have to worry about shopkeeper aggro. It is, however, not real nice to help. This is a situation where that's going to be beneficial. Okay. It's a situation where it would also be really nice to have a gun regardless, though. Oh, that's right, I did have a cape. Huh? I do have a cape. You're not wrong. Beauty. Okay. We get the Kapala. This run is off to the races. Help. This sucks. I guess. Beauty. Okay, just... We're dealing with them slowly, right? I thought if I kept him under the level of the spikes, he would just make it. I'm not sweating the moon challenge. A shop. A weapon, dude. Let me get the weapon! Beauty. Okay. Hate the Tiki Man. 3,800. That looked like an altar to me. I'm glad it's not, though. Let's go. I still don't like it, but we still don't have 3,800. Crap, dude. Look at that. Beautiful plays. Kill the shopkeeper. I'm not that guy anymore.
That isn't who I am anymore.
I do feel like I'm in for like a rude awakening though, dude. When I get down to the next level and don't have a shotgun. Cause like I rely on that shotgun. You can rely on the shotgun, spammy. You can rely on the shotgun, spammy. From one father to another, congratulations, brother. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if the Isaac episode where I talk about this has gone up yet, but it's amazing. All of the advice that we get from parents is like really nice and well-meaning and actionable. All of the parenting advice we get from gamers is madness. Is truly insane. Like, okay, again, I always say this, but if you're watching, I apologize that the dunk is kind of at your expense, okay? But Kate posted a tweet about how, like, much the baby is eating, okay? We're new parents. Our whole life is dominated by this newborn. The tweet got posted on the subreddit. Somebody on the subreddit was like, I think it's super cringe that they're sharing how much their baby is eating. Of course, as one is wont to do, I went into their post history. One of the like second most recent post in their post history was like, I'll admit it, I never wash my hands. NL's always talking about how people never wash their hands. People are like, I wash them when I go out, but I don't wash them at home. I'll just admit it, I never wash them ever. And I was like, bro, you know I can see this, right? You're making the dunk too easy. We're in the middle of a damn pandemic, and you're like, that's not gonna get me to wash my hands. You don't have to post all the embarrassing stuff about, like, that you do. You know, I've said it many times that people, like, they'd rather get in an argument for an hour than, like, wash their hands for 30 seconds. Come on, man. Come on, Jack. Anyway, they were a big fan, though, so I hate saying it. But, like, I mean, but I kind of don't hate saying it, because they, like, insulted, like, the way that we're parenting, which is, like, you know, kind of erases all the goodwill of fandom, quite frankly. Like, I feel bad, because I'm like, you know, you like my videos and you comment and you go, hey, that was fun. But then at the same time, when you go like, hey, does anybody else think it's weird that they're, like, oversharing with this baby? And, like, I think it's mega cringe. I'm like, well, dude, kind of making me cringe when you made a post about not washing your hands and feeling proud of it. I don't know, it's just strange to me. Anyway. It is true, the guy who killed John Lennon is a big John Lennon guy. He doesn't have to delete the comment, he can own it. Like, again, like, he's clearly, and I mean this with all sincerity, even though it sounds like I'm trying to dunk. Like, he's clearly, like, thought about it in the past. So he has strong feelings about hand washing. I don't expect, you know, getting called out on it to be, you know, like a moment of come to Jesus or whatever. All I'm saying is, like, you know, it's not like I'm trying to embarrass you, but at the same time, can you let me in, please? At the same time, you know, you did, you know, my wife is excited. She's got this baby. And she made a tweet that was, like, innocuous and proud. And you're, like, judging it. Then, you know, judge not lest you be judged, brother. I didn't throw the first stone. Unfortunately, and this is not meant to be braggadocious, sometimes it's not even right for me to throw the second stone. Because the first stone is like a stone. But then, you know, when you have an audience and you throw a stone, you're not throwing a stone. You're throwing, like, you know, potentially many stones, but you get the idea. Just don't be weird about the parenting stuff. If you're like, haha, he's bald. Has anybody noticed NL's gained some weight over the quarantine? Sure, that's on me. No problem. When you get into the parenting stuff, that's like, you know, you're playing with fire on that one is all I'm saying. That's my thoughts on that subject. Yahoo? We get Yahoo? Yahoo? And especially, that's what I'm saying, like, it's just funny. I just think it's funny that, like, people that have, like, newborns in their profile photo on Twitter are like, you guys are doing a great job. I love your sharing. And then people who have, like, you know, Uthar Lightbringer in their, in their Twitter photo are like, this is cringe. And then, of course, you check the, post history, and it's just retweets, Mr. Beast, Bill Pulte, etc., etc. Let me in. Spectacles. Yo, it's a secret door, my dude. Okay. We gotta be real careful with this one. We gotta be real careful with this one. I hate crocodiles. Not in real life. In real life, they're okay. I mean, unless I was in a fight with one, I guess. Hello. I think we have plenty of time. So we don't have to rush into anything. That seemed like a really good play. I'm just gonna call it, like, I think we did a really good job there. Hello. Hello. This still sucks, for the record. Still trash. Are you kidding me, dude? I don't know. Come on, man. Come on. Alright, we could probably sneak in one more, and then that's gonna do it. That's just too much. That is just too much, Derek. I hate these damn crocodiles. Alright, yeah, we could probably do Volcania. Let's try a Volcania run. I don't know, the thing for me is, like, it's not even oversharing. It's like she made a tweet that was like, my baby eats a lot. If anything, I'm the one oversharing all the time. I'm like, she pooped her diaper again. It's true, some people do just dislike babies. I mean, I get it. If it's not your baby, what's to like? I know that sounds like callous, but I mean, sincerely. Like, I mean, if you like babies, sure. But like, if you don't like babies, like, what's to like? Altar. Okay, I wouldn't normally kill the shopkeeper here. Oh. No, someone was like, it's cringe how NL and Kate are oversharing about their baby. And then I looked at their Reddit post history, and they wrote like an essay about how they never wash their hands.
What the fuck?
She physically recoiled. Oh no. Okay, don't hit me with your key, please. Alright, well, turned out either way. But I don't know. Yeah, we can probably still sack. Yo, Kate's gonna reheat the soup. Let's go. This is my last run as well. Oh, Poggy, Mom says we can stream a little more. We'll see what we can get up to. No promises. We'll see what we can get up. We'll see what we can get up to. That was a living thing. Oh, come on. All we need to do is get one Monty up here. After we get a few bodies up here. And that's Kapala City, dude. Okay, chat says thank you. Kate says just make sure to subscribe. Now I'm saying thank you. Too late. Uh-oh. Okay. What is funny about that person saying we're oversharing? That's true. We are getting accused of oversharing without having released our baby's name. There is some humor to be gleaned there. Help. Bro, you got trash here. Stop having trash in your vault. Why are you putting garbage in your vault? It, like, literally doesn't make sense. It's supposed to be for good stuff. Bro, I'm so stupid. As I did it, I was like, this is dumb. Get me out of here. I literally just did it. Luck55, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, our baby's name is The Baby. Or Her. For the time being, at least. Or, Kate says, or your mom. What an incredible throw. And that's just beautiful. I murdered a shopkeeper. You're gonna be displeased. What do you got in there? Garbage. I never even thought of... Oh my god. Never even thought about that. You know what? This is an instant restart territory. How much... Kate, how much do you think we could have gotten to name our baby after a video game? Specifically, Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, Kate said she was very close to naming the child a video game character. Can I guess what it would have been? Sephiroth. No! Can I guess again? Luigi. Can I guess again? Star Fox. No. Can I guess again? Samus Aran. Can I guess again? Xena Hort? No. Really? Lark scene. Oh, that's good stuff. That is good stuff. Francis York Morgan. The Lord hungers. Hey! Well, I got bad news for you, brother. I gotta get through there. I got some terrible news for you, my friend. I got some terrible news for me, my friend. I hate the damn shopkeeper with the key. If he doesn't have a key, it's totally fine. If he has a key, it's like... Trying to replace the thing in Indiana Jones before the pressure plate triggers. Donk, 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 donkey donk, donka donk. Why would you just go? Oh, baby. In this household, we save ropes. So many other great names percolating in my head. Ornstein. Papyrus. Papyrus isn't a male name, it's a font. Actually, in Undertale, he's not a male, he's a skeleton. It's not for me to decide. Okay, I guess the shopkeeper is dead, and all of his good shop stuff is gone. Oh, you know what? 100% arrow trap fell on him. Or arrow trap shot and caused this. The age of men is over. It's alright, it's not like, you know, you need bombs to do anything and everything in this game anyway. Oh, he's mining for gold. Does that count as you killing the shopkeeper? I bet it does. It does not? Bet not. Oh, come on, man. He's done it. It's true, the text box did not show up. You're not wrong. What was that noise? I got all sorts of noises. I've started to produce new noises on Cup of Coffee number 3 daily. I'm only on 2 so far. So my noises are quite normal. Dad noise is activated. Absolutely true. Pretty sick deal, brother. Unfortunately, there's also some things about this that are not pretty sick. Like, for example, how the frick are we gonna... You know what? Let's just beat Tiamat, dude. That's my thoughts on the subject. No, but I killed Osiris today, Kate. He looks like Yama, and he's on the Duat, which is like the world with the snake. Is his face... Hey, that might be a big spoiler, I'm not saying that. He looks like an Egyptian astronaut. Does that answer your question? That's the path nobody goes to? You know, people, they'll say things in chat that are like, why are you doing this to do this when you could just do this instead? And I'm like, hey brother, I'm not sure if you heard, about 4 seconds after this game came out, we were in the hospital having a baby. There's a few intricacies and the finer points of Spelunky 2 that are not necessarily revealed to me. The baby. Exactly. You know what? Freaking exactly, dude. Incredible plays. I'm not worried about Monty. Who needs him, dude? We got 7 HP. Something going on out here? No? It's just trees? Okay. Oops. No, I dare not blast her. I love spike shoes, dude. mean, who doesn't? But I like them. I love Spike TV. No, you don't. Nobody loves Spike TV. You guys ever see the channel called the Paramount Network? So I can't even, like, I'm so destroyed, like, from a sense of, like, I have no idea what time it is at all, ever. But I think that this was before the baby. I was watching a lot of Bar Rescue on the Paramount channel. I have no idea how the Paramount channel exists. So here's what it is. It's 90 hours of Bar Rescue in a row on a 24-hour basis. And then instead of having commercials, they have commercials for other shows on the network, but the commercials are not like, hey, watch, you know, Tattoo Legends or whatever. It's like, here's 5 minutes of an episode of Tattoo Legends. Watch when it's like live to see how it ends. But it's the same 5 minutes over and over and over. So, like, over the course of watching a single episode of Bar Rescue, which legitimately I think is supposed to be a half-hour show, they stretch out to an hour and a half per episode. I've also seen, like, this same clip from one of the tattoo shows, like, 45 times. It's this tattoo artist named, like, Tommy Hill, I guess. And he's like, I got a old friend coming to visit today, but I don't know what's gonna happen. And the guy walks in. The guy walks in and is like, hey, Tommy! And then he's got, like, an old tattoo from the guy on his shoulder. And he's like, oh, no! He's so... It's so over the top. He's like, no, dude, come on. Don't make me get... No! That's a Tommy Hill original. I watched that 400 fucking times. Hold on, you're right. That might be the black market down there. I'm like, how does this network make money, dude? Okay, so the entrance is like down a lot and to the slight right from here. No, I mean, like, I literally, because we don't pay for the channel, I think. I hope. And then it doesn't have advertisements for anything but itself. 5 bombs. So it could be here. It was not there. I think in that case, it could be like here. Do I want tortilla chips with my soup? What a question. I'll take neither, honestly. Yeah, just the soup is okay. It's right here, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, who needs the squams? Need that clover? Need that clover. Okay. I mean, this is like shopkeeper murder territory. We have no money. Pretty much have to murder them. Pretty much have no choice. Should be good. And now, how much of your content have you watched since... How much of Dan's content have you watched since the baby was born? I feel like Dan thought I was joking when I said this, but I went to his chat today, and he's like, hey, I haven't seen you around that much. And I thought you would be here more, because you got so much downtime with the baby. And I typed in chat, I'm up so early that every time I come by, you're always playing Tarkov, which is why I don't stay. And he thought it was like BM, but it's actually just the honest to goodness truth. I got nothing against the Dan playing Tarkov, but it just ain't my cup of tea. Oh baby, this is a huge turnaround on this run. We still need the cupola. I mean, I wouldn't even say like we have that much downtime, honestly. I mean, like, I get downtime in, like, 30-minute bursts. And you never know how long it's gonna stick around. So, I mean, I've been watching, like, way more movies than is common for me, for sure. But that's about it. I mean, I did watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy in about... I think I watched all 3 movies in, like, 36 hours, which is just absurd. But, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, a feeding and a diaper change here and there is, you know, that's a half hour. And if you do that, you know, I mean, she's doing it, like, 10 times a day. Or 12 times a day. So if me and Kate split it, you know, that's like... Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no! No, 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 we're still alive, we're still alive, we're still alive, we're still alive. Anyway, it adds up or something. That's what I'm trying to say. What's your favorite piece on the soundtrack? Nothing in there, huh? I mean, Concerning Hobbits is really good, right? Especially, like, in the first movie, when they hit you with Concerning Hobbits, you're like, yeah, I get it, we're in the Shire. But in the in the later films, when they hit you with Concerning Hobbits, when they're like, you know, walking up Mount Doom, you're like, oh shit, it's about to get real. A bomb box. Yeah, and you get a little misty-eyed. Exactly. I will say, I know this is not a hot take. I know this is a very common take. Frodo does suck pretty bad. Like, I loved the films. Everything Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli do is pretty sick. And then, like, you know, the Merry and Pippin stuff, I don't really know. Like Pippin is always doing stuff. Merry just seems like he's, like, along for the ride. Merry is looking into the Palantir and, you know, he's negotiating with the Ents. Charlie from Lost is just sort of, like, chilling, right? Oh, wait, I got it backwards? Whatever. Anyway, but, like, I get that Frodo's being corrupted by the ring. Don't get me wrong. But there are a lot of times where you just want to be like, you know, Aragorn is going into, like, the halls of the dead and, you know, by sheer force of will commanding a zombie army to help save the White City of Minas Tirith. And then Frodo, all you gotta do is, like, walk up a staircase and he's like, I can't fucking do it. And then, honestly, you gotta respect Sam a little bit more, because Sam is like, guess what, motherfucker? I'm just gonna pick you up then. And look at, see how hard that was? Not hard at all. He was powered by Lembas bread for like 13 months. Yeah, Sam... I mean, this is, again, not a hot take. Sam's the hero, right? Sam is the only person who can see through Gollum's incredibly transparent lies. Like, how the hell does Frodo end up believing Gollum, a murderous river folk that has been turned into a horrible monster via greed, over his best friend, Samwise Gamgee? It literally makes no sense at all. I mean, I guess it's, you know, it's Chekhov's ring, right? But Sam, like, he murders a couple of orcs. He makes his shadow super large so that the orcs in the Tower of Barad-dûr think that he's like a enormous monster. He's going down, brother. He's almost kills the spider. I hate this, by the way. We don't have a parachute, dude. We do have the gloves. Oh, mech. Oh! I'm thinking. I'm just studying it. You know how Olmex is and all that? That seems like that's gonna be real good for us. Okay. Anyway. I will say, if I had to rank the Lord of the Rings movies, I actually think Return of the King is my favorite. I used to think it was Fellowship. Fellowship is still pretty good. It was very good. But the one thing I will say about the Two Towers, the battle for Helm's Deep is sick. But there are really, like, maybe 4 things that happen in that whole movie. Like, Merry and Pippin literally spend the entire movie just being carried by Treebeard. The tree guys are pretty dope. Although my tweet got a little bit of traction. But, like, Merry and Pippin are like, yo, Treebeard, you old bitch. Saruman wants to end life on Middle-earth as we know it. And they're like, okay, let's talk about it with the other trees for like 100 years. And he's like, we've decided we're gonna stay out of the war. And they're like, oh, crap. And then he walks like 4 steps and he sees that Saruman's been cutting down some trees. And he goes like, Saruman! You know, trees good. I forget what he says, but it's something like that. And then he's like, yeah, he says real shit, exactly. And then let's go this way. Let's maybe get to Excalibur.
I didn't even listen to you and I got to tortilla
yo,
chips.
thank you. I'm happy to have it.
I say he doesn't know what he wants.
It's true.
I know what he wants.
Oh, man. It's my mom's tomato basil soup. I've never had it before. Super good.
I like how you first said the tortilla chips.
You know what's funny? Is that I thought they were tortilla chips, but I had some today and I realized they're actually just like Canadian Doritos. Yeah, they're not plain tortilla chips. They're like they are fiesta flavor. Whatever that means. Well, I hate this. And she's gonna be mad. But yeah, so basically I had enough of Treebeard's nonsense. Like, he was on the fence. And he was so high and noble about things, too. And then all of a sudden, he's like, well, now that the war's affected me, this tears it. I don't respect it.
After you stream,
Mm-hmm.
you back you.
Oh, absolutely. It would be my pleasure.
See how long?
It's been about 2 hours. It's the longest stream of October for me. I see the bear trap. Don't sweat it. You know why I'm here. Would you join a war if it didn't affect you? Well, it depends. You know. Is it a war like, you know, Sauron wants to end all life on Earth as we know it? Then I'd probably be like, you know what? Let's join up. If it was a war like, hey, we need a new supply of lithium for our batteries, I'd probably be like, I'm gonna sit this one out, Elon. Whew. This is a little spooky. Because he could bust out of there at any given moment. Sick. Oh, I'd like my gun back. Let's go. Anyway, the movies are pretty good though. Hold on, I'm taking some soup. That's amazing, dude. That's good soup. Man, that'll warm you up in the thoracic cavity, dude. In the thoracic part. Not today. Okay, this is Kapala City. If you mess with me, you're gonna get it. No! That's alright, we got the Ankh! Shit makes me so mad, dude! Sack that body. Get some blood. We're going. We're taking the hobbits to Isengard. No! That's bad. Yeah, a rock. That's what I wanted. That could only go wrong. And yet, it's exactly what I need right now. Lady! Go, go! Skeleton key? I didn't even get the first level? Whatever. I guess we're going for a default victory. You're telling me I didn't even get the first level of the Kapala City? I kind of disbelieve it, and yet here we are. You don't have to use the Ankh for this victory? You have to use the Ankh or many bombs, right? That's the rub. But I think that was Lava Land right there. So I think I may have already kind of screwed it. It's this one? Okay, good to know. And then you go in here, and like you find a dude who's like, hey, we're going down, but be careful. You will not escape from this place. Don't you just always put yourself up in the top right or something? And you're fine? You can bomb the floor so the lava won't get to you? Actually, they patched it. Good timing. Actually, they didn't patch it. Okay. They patched an easier way to do it. I learned my lesson, dude. You shouldn't have your child around the release of Spelunky 2. You're gonna miss out on lots of lore. So I'm like, if you place a bomb like here, we can use that as a little hidey hole. You're right, I don't even have Excalibur, but like... maybe we don't need it. F. F. I don't know, dude. I think this is gonna work. Oh, shit. Really? Under the structure in the middle? Alright, if you insist. On the left side. Just leave. Fair enough. It's just like in chat, there's like 900 just under the part with the altar. No, bomb a spot on the right and then go up there. No, you gotta do it on the left. Let me know when it's settled. And then we'll try. While I eat this soup, let's play a round of Fall Guys. Everyone said left. That is, I'll show you the chat logs. And by I'll show you, I mean you should do your own research. Some of chat was right. I can't deny that. I am playing on an older patch. That is true. Let's send it, dude. Hold on. The soup is over here. I can't really move the soup. I have to move myself to the soup. It's really good. It is maintaining its heat for a long time, though. Powerful drip on your guy. Thank you. Thank you. This is digital camo. It short circuits the minds of mere mortals. Oh, let's go. Would you say my mind short-circuited? I would say there's like 20% of the Fall Guys community will literally never qualify from this game. Once we get through, and we will get through, we will spectate people and you will lose your mind. If you have not been watching a lot of Fall Guys, you will lose your mind seeing that there are people in this game that genuinely cannot get past the first obstacle. Well, maybe the second. But this one stops a lot of people in their tracks. That's fair. I did get hit by somebody who got hit by the things. You just gotta pick your moment. Just let these guys get yeeted first and then we go. You just go. Ryan, children play this game? I'm less worried about the children who play this game. I'm more worried about the adults who can't get it done. That's what's scary to me. People are getting better. This is like the most people I've ever seen make it through this fast. Still easy qualification though. No, this is not easier than Whirligig. Alright, so find some people that are still stuck on... Oh, nobody's stuck on the cones of Dunshire? I mean, like, this will just blow your mind. The amount of people that just, like, walk into the thing over and over is truly insane. And then at the end, they're like, I'm gonna wait. That's the power of thick bonkus. Next up is not egg scramble, please. Egg siege, yo! Completely different. Just because somebody is a child doesn't mean you can't make fun of them for being bad at Fall Guys. This is what happens when you enter the world of the adults. Plus, when you make fun of a kid, people are like, oh, don't make fun of them, they're a kid. When you make fun of an adult, they're like, oh, don't make fun of me, I'm sad. Like, come on. We're just supposed to accept that we live in a world where you're not allowed to make fun of anybody? I don't think so, dude. No world I want to live in. Okay, there you go. You know what? Now we just play defense. Now we just play defense. Server Owl, you will not go. Okay, he's going. Just ruin his life. Sorry, I ruined your life. Defense is a lot easier on Egg Siege, dude. I'm not even letting you leave. You're not welcome to leave. Hey, hey, hey. Get him. Good stuff. Oh, you didn't really get him though. You gotta hand it to that red player. He's like incredible. Hey, hey, hey. Don't let him get away. Good stuff, good stuff. These guys are ruthless. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. It's soup time, baby. Let's go have some soup. It's still hot, but it's still good. I mean, with one golden egg, we have more than both of the other teams, so... we should be fine. And now we have more than both of the other teams combined. Come on, man. There's 10 seconds left. Thank you, Orc. Thank you. Oh, red team. Grip soup. 26 remain. This just to me feels like a block party. Yo, this soup is amazing. That's one of the best soups I've ever had. Fruit shoot. Fruit shoot's all about that first jump. If you can make that first jump, there's no problem. If you don't make the first jump, you might as well quit Twitch Rivals. Just get up. Okay, we've made the first jump. We should qualify. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. That's a scary apple. Or is it? Or is it? I think we came second, but I can live with that. Sylvinsky. Give me the soup scoop. It's a tomato basil soup. It's my mom's recipe. I've never actually... I'll level with you. I think this is the first tomato soup I've had in my adulthood. I don't think I've had tomato soup since I was under the age of 18. I've been missing out. This is fantastic. Is it creamy or watery? It's creamy, baby. Are you eating this soup?
Yeah, it's very good.
It's great.
It's great.
Is the baby down here?
Huh? The cats are here.
Okay. It's rock and roll, baby. It's good tomato soup.
Oh my gosh. You weren't able to eat all that much, huh? Too hot?
I mean, it burned my tongue. That's alright. It's not like I talk for a living. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yellow team, I'm trusting you here. We got a couple pay-to-win skins. We got a TF2 scout. We got a collision risk. Good stuff. Good deviation. Good pinch. Good pinch. Kind of hoping that like our other player who can't even run to the exit in a timely fashion could help us out. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. We're gonna get pinched a little here, boys. Oh no, we're not. Go 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 go. All right. The yellow team member who chose to run sabotage. Now's your time to prove your worth. Nice headbutt to help them get the ball down faster. I really appreciate it. F. Extreme F. Come on, come on, come on, Scout. We're going back up. Not into the hammer! Get me out. Bro, I hate having a team. And then they made a game that has no team games? But the only final is Fall Mountain. Why? Doesn't make any sense, dude. Does this seem fair to you? I mean, there's only like... in every team game, minus Hoarders... if you'll excuse me. A little soup spillage. In every team game minus Hoarders, there's just a demonstrable strategy. In rock and roll, you simply do not sabotage until... at least if you sabotage, wait until your team's on the final section of the push. When you sabotage at the start, you just end... because I know what they do. I'm gonna sabotage. I'm gonna be the change I want to see in the world. They run forward. They get there. They're like, where's the ball? No other team's got their ball down here yet. They all tab into their hentai discords and go, what are you jerking do today, lads? It's a waste of everybody's time. It's disrespectful to the rest of your team, and I won't stand for it. I think that, honestly, Alt-Tab should be disabled by default in Windows 11. That's my big change. Too many people just cannot focus on a single task for more than, I would say, 4 seconds at a time. They're texting and driving and podcasting all at the same time. I don't think we're making that one. It's too much. You don't need to be, like, people will be entertained, but then they'll be like, you know what? I'm already playing a game and a podcast on the other monitor simultaneously. You know what would really hit the spot right now? If I also started having a conversation on Discord simultaneously. You're just trying to, like, blow out all the bandwidth in your cerebrum. It's madness. Just push the ball. It's insanity. And put me up on your second monitor. Or your primary. I'm on my own primary. I will say this is pretty much... this is the last game. The last episode right here. Then I gotta go on heavy vacuum duty. I can't believe that did not grab him. After I psychologically destroyed him as well. Whatever. It's the first minute of Team Tail Tag. It does not matter. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Any minute now. Hot dog! Let's go. Hello. Hello. He's like, he's not gonna grab me. Because he already has a tail. That's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong, Buster. I'm a team player. We are crushing it, but things change fast in this game. That's no good. That's no good. We gotta deviate. We gotta deviate. I will say, I mean, I don't really like Team Tail Tag, but at least Team Tail Tag is only a 1 in 4 chance to get eliminated. That's my hot take is games that eliminate me less are good. Big if true. Fruit shoot! Yo. 18 people live? It's probably going to be 17 people live, but if you give 18 people live, we might be able to get fall ball. Or 16. 18 people live. Alright, alright. Again, fruit shoot, it's all about jump number 1. If you cannot get jelly legs, this is a bit scuffed, but I think we're still good. If you cannot get jelly legs on jump 1, you win. (9v9) fall ball. 9-person hexagon is the dream. Yonk. Look at that. Look at that. So easy. So inspirational. I would settle for an 18-person hex if you gotta do it. Like, I haven't had a hex in like a week. I would kill for a royal fumble on top of that. How heavy is 6.6 pounds? I'm gonna guess that that is 2.3 kilograms. Can I get a test on that one, chat? Ah, shit. Wall guys. It's 3 kilograms? I thought kilograms... Oh, I always get kilograms to pounds confused with centimeters to inches. Let's do a push, boys. Let's do a push. You can just do that? Okay, fair enough. You know what? That's good eats. 10 people make it. Okay, just go then! If you're gonna go, just go! Oh my god. People are like, I'm not gonna go because he might go. We don't need to do this. Seize the gap! Ten people qualify. We're still okay. We're still okay. Make your move. Shoot your shot. Oh, this shit pisses me off so much, dude. Is actually horrible. Grab me in the air. The madman grabbed me in the air. Oh, you grabbed me in the air again, you motherfucker. Okay, that one I just missed, but it's probably too late regardless. They gotta send this game to the Shadow Realm, dude. You orc piece of shit, I swear to God. Go. Just go. Why did I try to go? Because I'm dumb and I'm impatient. I hate wall guys, dude. It's such a pain in the ass. Anyway, it's a frustrating note to end the stream on, but it is time for the stream to end. Why they would choose to base a game on the climbing mechanic is insane to me, but they did try something new. There's no doubt about that. I don't know if I can promise that I'll be back tomorrow, but I will definitely try to be back on Thursday.
Maybe we can work together and get you to start analysis on Thursday.
Kate says maybe we could work together and return to NLSS's on Thursday, which is highly pogged, if possible. But make sure to sub. That's what she said. That's, you know, honestly, me streaming, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, you shouldn't be working so much. But really, it's because of the ability for, of Kate to, I don't want to say pick up the slack, because it's not slack at all. Kate doing so much allows me to also do some work, which is nice. So, you know, it's really, like, we're both pitching in the effort to make this happen, so we appreciate it. Either way, I'm not sure if I'll be here tomorrow, but I will be here. My intention, Julian Dons, thank you, is to be here on Thursday. For now, I'm gonna hit you with the hot one here. I'm gonna raid Wolves at my door because he's playing NHL 21. Don't ruin the chat environment. You can type J. There you go. Anyway, thanks for being here today, Jay. And I'll see you on Thursday, hopefully. See ya.